Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Lee. Today we are reviewing Rebel Moon. I want to get something out of the way. If you love everything Zack Snyder has ever done, you won't enjoy this review. I didn't like the movie. I honestly rarely enjoy Snyder's work, but I went in giving him an honest chance. Is this movie the worst movie of the year? In my opinion, no. I think that goes to Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom, which is actively bad. Rebel Moon is not actively bad or good. But let's talk about it. This movie is full of a ton of tropes and archetypes. Every review you have seen has probably brought this up. If you're familiar with any hero's journey type of story, you will notice things. Is using tropes and archetypes bad? No, not at all, but you have to mold them a bit and work them into your writing. They aren't puzzle pieces that you can just slot into something incomplete. What does he use in this story? I'm just going to list a few, and you can go from there. Distant on the fringe of the Empire, there is a farm where our main character resides. The bad guys are really just Nazis, and they dress like them. The hero, who is the secret family member of a high-ranking member of the Empire. Noble savage, disgraced general, and the list goes on. Again, the problem isn't that he uses them. Star Wars, the Belgariad, Lord of the Rings, Aragon, all use tropes like these, but they are all molded to fit the story. In my second watch, I really focused on the runtime. The first act takes about an hour, the second act and third act both take up 30 minutes apiece, but the second act is so slow that it makes the movie feel so much longer. The first act is the bad guy showing up, doing bad things, and the story activating the hero to go on the journey. I have some issues with the way he decided to activate the hero, but we will talk about that a bit later. The second act is getting the crew together. Scoundrel pilot, Prince Beast master, female assassin, disgraced general, rebel leader. That is it. It takes about 30 minutes, and we get almost zero story for any of these characters, and that is the problem. Third act is just the big fight. What are the good things about this movie? Ed Skrein has an outstanding performance. He is so good at being bad. You may remember him as Francis from Deadpool. The weapon design all the way down to the animations of them shooting is perfection. Costumes specifically for the bad guys are on point. It gives off the details that convey that they are bad guys. Jenna Malone, Ray Fisher, and Charlie Hunnam also put in decent performances. They just don't get a lot of time to act. What is bad? Okay, let's go back to activating the hero. Our hero, Korra, is living on a remote planet in a farming village. The bad guys show up. They kill the town leader after he didn't listen to Korra's warning about them. All of this is fine. But then the small garrison of troops that stays starts to sexually assault a young girl, and Korra steps in. That is the event Snyder decided would lock Korra onto the path of the hero. This is so excessive. Korra saw enough to cause her to decide to save these people. We didn't need this scene. What else is bad? The slow-motion shots get a bit nuts, the worst being towards the end when the actor is going so slow that I honestly think they were doing one of those really fake runs to get the shot done. No character other than Korra gets any story past maybe one line each. My final issue with this movie is pretty simple. This movie is a 2-hour rated PG-13 movie. In April we get part 2. We can expect the same. But in the summer of 2024, we are getting 2 rated R 4-hour director's cuts. I don't know if this is Netflix trying to pull off the same success as the Snyder cut of Justice League, or if this is Snyder failing to follow the rules and being self-indulgent. Either way, someone screwed up. Ratings time. A 4 out of 10, it is average, maybe a bit below. I refuse to watch the director's cut, so this score will not improve. If you like this review, like and subscribe for more. I do either real reviews or AI reviews, normally twice a week. What's up next? AI reviews, not sure which ones yet, but not a lot of movies or games are coming out soon that I will be partaking in.